Welcome. In front of me I have the MCHOSE, I think that's how you pronounce it, AX5 mouse, and I'll go over unboxing along with a quick look at it. So, the mouse itself is apparently, at least based on Media Expert website, made out of magnesium, which sounds to be pretty freaking cool for a mouse. But I'm gonna get into it just in a moment. Yoink that apart. There we go. Now there's a bunch of what is it, Mandarin, I think, all over here. So yeah, I don't know really what that is, but I'm assuming it's the same thing as right here, which is specifications. So we have AX5 model, we have Bluetooth and 2.4 gigahertz. I presume dongle, along with being able to be used wired. Cable length comes at a whopping almost 2 meters, so 180 centimeters. Current voltage 5 volts on 0.0 whatever, don't really know. DPI ranges, it goes up to 26,000 DPI. That is insane. That's actually way more than what my little 305 goes up to. That is a very dated mouse, but it had like 12,000 DPI when I was purchasing it, so that to me back then was insane. This one easily doubles that, and yeah, that's about it from info in the box. We also have, there is a dongle, I presume. Again, there is some Mandarin, so don't know, Bluetooth logo, and I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Anyway, I just pop it open. Come on. Okay. Now, before I start talking and looking at the mouse itself, I will say the price of it, just so we have some kind of basis right here on what I'm expecting from such a price. And it comes at about 449 PLN, which equates to a little over $100, about 110, and that is including tax. So let's see what we get. Get a really nice light mouse. And this is plastic, so I'm not sure where that magnesium comes from. I personally really like the kind of design where the perforations right here, where you can see the insides. I just find it cool. Though I do want to point out, there was another mouse that I did have, a very similar build. For the love of God, I can't remember what brand it was, but it was one of the more popular ones. And and that one had a similar design, though you could see a little bit more from the bottom, but it was kind of like covered, so it was more aesthetically done, with also like holes all around, but it was covered a little bit more, so you didn't see like the naked PCB with like plugs right here, as you can kind of see right there. So it looked more aesthetic, I would say, compared to this one. But still, this is more like an acquired taste, I guess. Now, taking a look at what else we got. We get some instruction. Let's be honest, no one cares about that one. It's a mouse. And then we get a box under that, which contains... oh boy, that's a chunky cable. Okay, so here we have our dongle. That feels cheap. Ugh, yikes. So yeah, here's our dongle. Then we have this little extension, or more like a from Type C to Type A conversion, and then Type A to Type C cable. So this is so you can plug it into your computer and have it run somewhere to the desk, so it's nice and close. Obviously, the receivers like this, if they're, for instance, behind your PC, they sometimes just might kind of be interrupted, and your mouse will be just kind of jittery and stuff like that. So that's not something that you want. So you do want to have this somewhere near, kind of like a line of sight to the mouse. And below we also have a replacement. Oh no, not replacement, but these kind of like rubberized things that you can put on the buttons and on these sides right here. If that is something that you like to do, you have it provided. So let's actually plug it in. I don't really need a cable or anything like that. I do have a literal dongle right here, so I can just unplug one of the cables and plug that in. So it is a bit out of the way. Come on. I can't put it in a hole. Oh, there we go. Finally managed to. Yoink. And yoink. Did have a crappy mouse pad somewhere. Oh, there we go, found it. Oh yeah, let's go. Typical work mouse pad, right? Let's go here. Ooh, but wow, that is... Ooh, holy crap, that is so sensitive. It's more sensitive than Brits are with their jokes. Or offense to them, more like. So yeah, there we go. I do have it showing up right here, and it's nice, smooth. It's not cutting out or anything like that. So it's working perfectly fine. Although the... There we go, probably this is a little bit better. Now the buttons itself have like are a bit heavier to press than I'm used to be honest. This is like super soft. So yeah, compared to what I'm used to, it's much harder to press the actual button. It's almost like there is the mouse click button there and also some spring to push it up for increased resistance. And the buttons right here feel more like you would expect from a typical mouse button kind of click. Honestly, it seems like it's basically the same thing. You can kind of see the switch right here. So yeah, it's basically a mouse switch right here that you typically have here. This does not feel like a mouse switch though. Or if it is, it's basically using some additional resistance to it, because it's much harder to press it. Mouse wheel feels like a mouse wheel with very distinct steps. You can kind of see my finger just stop in each step. So yeah, pretty cool mouse. I would say relatively well priced for what it's trying to be, which is a ultra light mouse. Now I don't really have a weight on it. Let's see, it does the I'm looking at the website right here again to see if it's listed what the weight of it is, but it does not seem like there is info here. Now for ultralight mouse, it would be a very nice, oh there we go. So I found it on some, where is that? HardPC hard the store. I'm not sure if it's Polish store. So it's like hard/pc.pl website. And in here they have it listed that it weighs about 56 grams, give or take. So it is basically up there with some of the lightest mice that it can get. Now when it comes down to balance, I do feel like there is more weight at the front. It's not like super well balanced, I would say. No, it's kind of falling backwards. See, it's hard to know where the actual middle point here is. I would say it's somewhere like here. But yeah, it feels like there's a little bit more weight, like I said, at the front. But if there is, it's a very small amount. So yeah, the mouse is super light, cool. So that's it. Anyway, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.